Hi teachers, this presentation will guide you on how to use Easyclass as an instructor. First, we need to open our internet browser and type easyclass.com. On the easyclass.com entry page, click on the instructor button, complete the form on the pop-out. Remember, all fields are mandatory. So please write your first name, okay, your last name, type your email address, retype your email address, your gender, password, you retype your password and click register. When you click on register button, your easyclass.com membership will be activated and you will be redirected to homepage. Okay, so this is an example of my homepage. Remember to fill out your profile information and school information under profile information by clicking the edit button. So just click profile and then edit information from here. Okay, so here I already provided my personal information, so the students will know something about me, or they will know that you are the teacher for that particular class. Okay, now to create courses and classes, click on Courses on the top menu and go to the courses main page. So this is the courses main page. In this, if this is your first visit on this page, you will see empty with only two buttons, create and join course. Now in my case, I already have classes here, okay, that I created. Okay, so you have to start creating your course in your first class by clicking create a course. Okay, create a course button. The system will bring you a pop-up window asking you to fill out the fields related with your course in a class. So these fields are the course name, the class name, and the grade level. Okay. So the course name, you need to type in the name of the course or the subject you teach, such as maybe year three English writing. The class name is a type in the name of your first class that you teach this course to. Okay, like for example, 3A. Let's say your class is 3B, so just have to type 3B or 3C. Okay. You will create the rest of your classes once you complete the setup. After you filled in information, you can just go to save, but do not forget to check this button, enable moderation, enable membership approval, and then click save. So what does it mean, enable moderation? By selecting this checkbox, you will enable the moderation feature of all the classes under this course. All the posts that are made by your students to any of the class walls, as well as the discussion topics that are created by your students under discussions section, will be subject to your approval and will be published after you approve them. Approving is easy. Just find the related post, which you will be reminded by the system, and click on approve or reject button beside it. What does it mean, enable membership approval? Enable membership approval means by selecting this checkbox, all membership activity and requests will be subject to your approval. Again, you will be reminded about this request by the system. Clicking Save button will create your first course and first class under this course. The system will redirect you to your class page after this operation. So let's just try. I'm going to create class year 3 Spanish. Okay. And then I'm going to select third. It will bring you to your home page. Okay, here you go. So students can enroll in a class in 2 ways. They can use the access code, but I'm not advising everyone to use the access code. The second alternative is to use the add membership link here, the add membership link. This link on the left column on a class page. You can type in all the emails of your students separated with commas and click invite. For example, I'm going to invite myself. Just click on the email address here, then click invite button to send the invitations. They have to open the invitation email and click on the link to start the registration process. In some circumstances, the email providers may treat such system-based emails as spam and put in trash folders. Please remind your students to check those folders, especially if they use free email providers such as Gmail, Hotmail, or Yahoo. So when you click on courses on the top menu, you will be redirected to courses main page again, where you can view your existing courses and classes. Below, you can find information about using the button on this page. So as you can see, you will see like create course, join a course, add a class, edit course. Okay, create a course. By clicking this pop out, you can create a course in a class under this course. Join a course. An instructor can also join other instructors. They can join other instructors' classes as a guest by using this button, but you need a valid access code for that. Okay, so after creating a course, you will see below buttons which can be found on the right side of your course name. You can see add class. If you have more than one class that you teach for this course, then you can use this button to add other classes under this course. Okay, so edit course, you can change the setting for a course by using this button. Okay, on the main courses page, your courses and classes are listed here. So you can see an edit icon on the right side of each class name. So if you're going to click on it, it will open a drop-down menu which has 4 options under it. Okay, the class, edit class option will enable you to change your class properties. Okay, edit members. add members. Okay, here, edit class, edit members, add members, and delete class. So edit class option will enable you to change your class properties. Okay, here. So if you're going to be having a schedule Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to them, just check all of this. Okay, what else? Edit members. This option will enable you to edit class members or students. So here in this class, I'm having all of the students. Okay. For example, I'm going to change. Okay. So you can just automatically, from here, you can just automatically send message or remove this student from your class. Okay, and we have also delete class option. This will simply delete this class. When you delete a class, okay, all the content under this class will also be deleted. You cannot undo this operation once a class is deleted. So in my case, I'm not going to delete anything from here because this is currently functional. Okay, so from here, if you want to go to your class main page and class wall, just click home from the top menu, home. And it will bring you to your class main page here, this one. So the class main page is comprised of 3 sections. On the left column, you can find the main navigational menu about your class. The items in the left menu are the class wall. Okay, let's see. So let's click one class and then let's go to class wall for that particular class. Okay, so the class main page is comprised of 3 sections. On the left column, you can find the navigational column about your class. The items on the left menu are the class wall, discussions, assignments, quizzes, gradebook, members, and class library. Okay. The middle column in your class wall, which is your main communication area between you and your students. On this section, you can post updates to your class just under this update that you will see 3 links. You can see upload, where you can add files to this post from your personal file storage area by clicking My Files. Okay, and you can add URLs by clicking a link. So if you want to upload something from your computer, it will show here, and you can choose whatever file you want to upload. You can also upload files from your own personal files that you saved or uploaded from the system. Or you can send them link. So what I'm doing, I'm just copying, pasting links from Google Chrome and give them the title and then attach. Then click or check the post announcement and then click post. So there is also a checkbox, as I told you that you need to check this. Okay, the checkbox under this post update field, which is called the post announcement. So checking this box will change the status of your post to an announcement. Announcements have different background than ordinary posts, and the students are notified of these announcements on their notification drop-down menu. So each posted message have 3 links below the message text. There are comments. Okay, let me show you an example. Let's see, year 3A. Yeah, year 3A class wall. Okay, so okay, here you go. So each posted message have 3 links below the message text. For example, I had an announcement here last May 7, 2020. Okay, as you can see, there are comment, like, and report. You can comment on a certain post by clicking comment, like what I did, clicking comment, and you can like a comment by clicking like, and you can report abusive posts to easyclass.com team by clicking report. Instructors can delete posts on class wall by simply clicking the X symbol on the top right side of each post. If you have turned on the enable moderation feature for your course, then you will have to approve or reject each wall post by using the related buttons beside it. The column on the right side of the class page have 2 buttons. Okay. This will enable you to create an event. And here, an event, and switch between your classes. Okay, so you can just go to your next class by clicking the this button, or you can add an event here. Create an event, for example, if you're going to be having quizzes, quiz with this June 28th, then you can just create a schedule for that. Okay. Now we're done with the class wall. Let's continue to discussions. The instructor can create discussions among classes from the create discussion button on the main discussion page under each class. So please note that students are also authorized to create discussion under any class. This action will bring a pop-up menu asking to fill out below information. So let's create a discussion. It will show you to title, like for example, you're going to be discussing fractions today. You can write the title, the description of your topic, and then click any of this button. This is just applicable to one course, then click course if you're going to be using related class, or you can, if you're going to be selecting related class, only the students under the class where this discussion is created will have the ability to access this discussion wall. And then from here, you can upload, you can use my files, and you can send link. The instructor can use these links to add supported files or links to the discussion. Upload will be used to add files from your computer. My files will be used to add files from my file section, which is your personal file storage under easyclass.com link. and will be added to and will be used to add URL addresses. Then just click save button and it will create your discussion. A discussion topic's properties and privacy settings can be edited through the drop down menu, which is on the right side of the discussion. Okay, discussion name on the main discussion page. So you can change your privacy here to course. Okay. Now let's proceed to the assignments. Instructors can create online assignments for their students under this page. So you can start creating your first assignment by clicking on Create Assignment. A pop-up window will start to open and ask you to fill out the related fields. Assignment name, the name of your assignment. For example, I have a bunch of assignments here. Description. This is an optional field where you can add more details about your assignment. Assignment return checkbox. So please check here. Please select the checkbox. By default, this checkbox is not selected. The grades regarding the graded assignments can be followed under the gradebook section under each page or class page. Maximum points, this option become visible if the above checkbox is not selected. Type in the minimum points for the assignments here. Okay. The upload, my files, and the link functions. These are where the instructor can use these links and to support file and add supported files or links to the assignment. So upload will be used to add files from your computer. My files will be used to add files from my file section, which is your personal file storage under easyclass.com link. Will be used to add URL addresses. Then click Save. Save button will create your assignment and add it to the assignments list on the main assignment page. Click on the created assignment to enter the related assignment page. Okay. On this assignment page, the middle column is the assignment wall. So let's try to find out. I clicked on one assignment from my previous posted assignments. So this is the assignment page. The middle column is the assignment wall where you and your students can post messages regarding this assignment. The column on the right side is the assignment return section. The assignment return section features feature enables the student to send their assignment returns online to their instructors, and you can follow this progress on this column on the assignment page. You can monitor whether your students have sent their assignments on time when a student name is clicked. Okay. A pop-out window will open where you can download the assignment return for the student if student has already submitted or not. After checking the return assignment, you can grade this assignment and pop-out window and give feedback to the student. So let's try one graded assignment here. Okay, so this is my comment about the previous completed tasks submitted by a student. Okay. The grade entered here, okay, if I'm gonna give like 0, okay, will be recorded in the grade book. Please note that your grade will not be automatically published. You will have to enter all the grades for all the students for an assignment and then tick the publish box under the gradebook so that grades are disclosed to all the students at the same time. The settings for an assignment can be edited. Okay, here by clicking on the related icon on the right side of each assignment name on the main assignment page. So you can edit assignment, or you can actually just delete assignment. Okay, let's try edit assignment here. Okay, like you'll have to write the assignment name, description, and stuff. And then click save. Okay, now let's move on to the quizzes. Just click quizzes. The quiz feature enables the instructor to create quizzes and enables the students to take their quizzes at home or at school, depending on the preference of the instructor. So the quiz page can be reached by clicking the quizzes link on the left menu of the right page. Of the class page, I mean. After creating quizzes, you will see them all on the main page quiz. Okay. Here you can start creating your first quiz by clicking on Create Quiz button. The system will bring you to a pop-up and ask you to fill out the related fields. Again, what kind of quiz are you going to be having? Is this graded or ungraded? The due date? You're going to be enabling comments, upload files from your computer, from my files, or send a link. So the name under the name here, what you're going to do, enter the name of the quiz, ungraded checkbox. If you select this checkbox, the result of the quiz, okay, will not, if you're not gonna check it, okay, the results of this quiz will not be reflected in the gradebook, and hence won't be used in calculation of the student's average final grades. Due date, the deadline shown in the calendars of class members for taking this quiz. Okay, so please note that students will still be able to submit the quiz after the due date. This will allow the students, for late students, to just catch up with your quizzes whenever, wherever they wish to complete those quizzes. The enable comments checkbox, when you select the checkbox, the system will activate the quiz wall for comments. So upload my files and link. The instructor can use these links to add supportive files or links to the quiz. Upload will be used to add files from your computer. My files will be used to add files from my files, and link will be used to add URL addresses. And save. Click Save button. Save button will create the quiz and take you to related quiz page. The quiz page, for each quiz page, is comprised of 3 tabs. So let's try. Let's try to see one. Okay, so you can switch. These tabs are the questions, results, and quiz wall. You can switch between these tabs by clicking on any of them. Explanations regarding these 3 tabs are as follows. The question tab. For the question tab, this section is the place where you can create your questions and edit quiz settings. Okay. So this is an example of my created quiz. You can click Add Question, okay, button to start adding questions to the quiz. You can also click on Load Previously Created Questions from your questions database. every created question will be recorded in your questions database and can be used in different quizzes later. If this is your first time creating a quiz, then you will not have any previously created questions to add. When Add Question button is clicked, the system will ask you to make a selection among three question types. These are true or false, multiple choice, and short answer essay type. So let's try one new quiz. Okay. Type like quiz or 10 or 12. Ungraded to date. Grade 27. What time? 8:45. And then save. 30. Okay. So let's go to add questions. You can see here true or false, multiple choice, and short answer or essay questions. Okay, when you select multiple choice type of question, the system will ask you to enter your question and define responses. Let's try. Okay, by default, there are only two choices, but you can actually just add another choice, A, B, C. Okay, so you can attach, you can add more choices here. You can, if you want to click on add response button. Okay, so add response button will show you more options for your multiple choice question. So you can also attach files to this question by clicking on upload here on top. Okay, and of course you can also remove this question if you don't want to include this by just clicking on remove question button. When you select a short essay or a short answer question, the question type will ask you to enter your question. So you have the option to attach files to this question by clicking on upload my files. Here, upload the my files will link. Right on top, you have to define the points for this question. Okay, how many points for each question? If you want to cancel adding this question, please click on remove question button. Once you enter all the information, you can click on create question button to add this question to your quiz. So just under the quiz setting here, you will see preview, the preview link, which you will enable which enable you to see the quiz like the student before it is published. When clicking print link, you can send this quiz to a printer. Right below this section, you can see publish setting. Okay. Which I'm not using right, which is not currently, I think, which is not currently available here. So I'll just have to skip on it. After completing this section, you must decide whether to put a time limit for this quiz. If yes, okay, go ahead, click show results, show correct answer, and then um, you can choose your grading system. Like normal, 3 wrong answers, cancel 1 correct answer, 4 wrong answers, cancel 1 correct answer, and then save settings. Now let's move to results tab. Click results here from up. Okay, so you can view quiz results at this section. You can view results in performance by student or by question. If view by question, okay, view by question is clicked, it will show you the performance of the class in each question. If view by student is selected, okay, internet problem, you will see a list of students in your class responsible for completing this task. Okay, so once your students start submitting the quiz one by one, you will see their completion dates and their results. If your quiz is comprised of only true or false or multiple choice questions, then the system will automatically calculate the result for each student, which will be shown under this page. Okay, here you go. So if you have short answer, essay type questions in your quiz, then the system will ask you to grade these questions before calculating the result for a student. You have to click on View Assignment for the essay questions. Okay, and you will see the final score for a student, and you must grade these questions manually and then save. Okay, now let's go to Quiz Wall. This area can be used among the students and the instructor to discuss matters about this quiz and or share further information. So if a student will be asking about, teacher, what is this quiz all about? I can understand, so they can just post messages from here. Okay, now let's move on to grade book. You can follow the grades of your students for assignments and quizzes on this section. Okay. So when you create a graded assignment, the system will automatically add a column on the gradebook regarding this assignment. Assignment grades are automatically transferred here. When you create a graded quiz, the system will automatically add a column on the gradebook regarding this quiz. Quiz grades are automatically transferred here. So you will see the student name, the maximum points, the weight, okay, and the bottom. If you want to publish the grades, so you'll just have to click the checkbox here, publish, publish. And you can also manage grades for each student on the gradebook as well, even though they are automatically transferred from assignment or quiz sections. You can click on the pen icon here on top, okay, on the right side of each grade, and edit the grade and give feedback to that student. Grades and feedbacks can be viewed by the students only after they are published. Please note that your grade will not be automatically published. You will have to enter all the grades for all the students for an assignment or a quiz, and then tick the publish box under the relevant column so that grades are disclosed to all students at the same time. You can publish the grades when you click on Publish checkbox on the last row here, for example. Okay. You cannot undo this operation once grades are published, but you can always edit the grades. You can use the button Export to convert the grades into a Microsoft Excel file and download it to your computer. Okay, now let's move on to managing class members. Okay, let's click on it. Let's click members. Okay, class members can be managed through the members link on the left side of each class wall. This one. Um, by clicking members on the left menu of each class wall. But using the drop-down menu beside each member name, you can send message to your students in your class or remove them. Okay. Remove students cannot access to any information within the class. You can also invite other instructors to your class as guests. These guest members do not have any supervision power over your class unless they're given by the admin the permission. Admin status can be given to a guest's instructor by selecting Make Admin on the drop-down menu on the right side of his name. Okay, so as for now, I'm not having any guests in this class. Okay, now let's move on to the last part, the class library. The class library is the section where the instructor can share files with his or her students. This area is specific to the class, and each class under a course have separate class libraries. Only the instructor can manage files under this section. Students can only view and download the files here. On the class library page, the system will show 3 icons, which you can use to create, okay, delete or rename folders under the class library. Okay, here. So I'm going to share my files, okay, from my computer. And then click OK from any of these files, or upload anything from your computer here, any files, and upload it here. And then the delete button will just allow you to just select any of your assignments posted here. And once you check one or two or all of them, the system will delete the selected files. Okay, now let's move on to events. You will see events from, let me see. Okay, events feature under easyclass.com enables the instructor to organize events and manage them easily. Creating events under easyclass.com can be done by using below buttons. Okay, let me see. Let's select one class from here, courses, and we can add event from here. Add event button on the recent activity page. Add event button on the calendar page. So you can use it from here. You can use it from here. Just click home, then go to calendar. Okay, and add event on the class page too. So you can do this in 3 ways. So the first 2 options here, the first 2 options the first 2 options above can be used in creating joint events. However, the events that are created in the class pages are specific to those classes only. By clicking the above buttons, you will see a pop-out window asking you to fill out necessary fields for your event. These fields are event date and time. You will have to enter the date and time for your event. You can also add an ending date and time in this field. Okay, which is optional by clicking the Add End Time button. So the title will ask you the name of your event. It must be correctly entered in this field. Event description. This field is an optional field where you can add more information about your event. Event type. This be a private one, of course. You can ask for other options like mandatory class activity. This option can be used in creating class events where participation is mandatory by all students. Optional activity. This option can be used in creating class events where participation is optional for all students. Members of the class will each receive an invitation about this event and will choose whether to join or not. So you can also click on enable comments or uncheck it. If this checkbox is selected, the system will activate the event wall where the guests can post updates about this event. So you can attach file from uploading files here or uploading files from your My Files, or just copy some links from Google and then click submit. Submit button will create your event and redirect you to related event page. Okay, now let's move on to the calendar. By clicking the calendar function here, it will bring you to this page. So calendar feature enables you to follow important dates which belong to events, assignments, and quizzes. So let's go to, okay, so before I was having quizzes and assignments with the kids, so it will show it from here. Okay, you can click on add event here by clicking the add event button to create an event. Detailed explanations can be found under the topic. Okay, so you can change view by clicking on day, week, and month. Day, week, and month. Each entry under calendar is represented with a different color according to their type. Okay, now let's move on to My Files by clicking My Files icon from up. My Files is your personal file storage space. You can upload your own files, manage them, and share them on easyclass.com. Left column represents your directory structure, and My Files directory is your main root folder. It cannot be deleted. You can create subfolders under root or delete them or rename them by using the three icons above. Clicking on each folder will show you the file list on the middle column. You can rename a file or add a file description by simply clicking on them. So you can add a folder, you can delete a folder, and you can rename the folder. Okay, from here you will show, if you're going to upload a file from your computer, okay, choose any file from here, click open, and it will automatically be transferred to your My Files. Okay, now let's move on to the inbox. The inbox page is the the place you can use for your private messaging activities. So as you can see, I have a bunch of inboxes here. So according to the rules and policies of Easyclass, private messaging is only allowed among students or instructors. Messaging between an instructor and student is only allowed if they share a class. When you receive a private message, the inbox link on top will show you the amount of new messages from here by a red indicator. Clicking it will take you to your inbox where received messages are shown. Clicking on each subject line will show you the message, okay, the message content. You can view your sent messages by clicking sent if you want to reply to the message sent by your student. If you want to send a new private message, you have to click write message link on the left. Recipient field has an auto complete feature which make it easy to fill. After completing the necessary fields, clicking submit will send your message. You can send private messages to multiple recipients as well. You can delete the messages by selecting the boxes on the left, okay, here, and clicking the delete button on the top. Just uh, click on X button. Okay. Now let's move on to this magnifier icon on top. If you're going to click on it, you can open the search bar. The outcome of this search can be filtered by using people or course links on the left column. The results will be listed and each result will have an icon in its right side. By using this icon, you can send message to the user, add him or her as a connection, or remove him or her from your connections. Block the user so that targeted user will not be able to see your profile in the system or send you a message irrespective of your privacy settings. So if you're going to go to the requests, okay, icon here, if you receive any notification or any connection, event, or class enrollment requests, the request button will show you an amount of requests by a red indicator. Clicking this button will show you a drop down, okay, here, a drop down list of active requests. You can accept or reject them by using the buttons beside your request on the list. You can click show all request link on the bottom of the list below to view all the outstanding requests. Okay, here you go. Now let's move on to notifications by clicking this icon here. You will receive various notifications regarding your connections or students. These are when your students are enrolled in your class, when your students submit online assignments here, okay, when your students complete a quiz, when your connection request is approved, when your comments are liked by other users, when the other users comment on your post and comments. Each notification can be removed by clicking on X symbol on the right side of each notification. Also, okay, by clicking on show all notification link, you can be redirected to a notification page here. Okay. So now let's move on to your setting. Notification settings. You can change email notification settings by clicking notification settings under this drop-down menu by selecting yes or no. You will decide or on whether to receive email notification and listed actions. So this is your profile page. Okay. So if you're going to change password, you can change your password from this section. Okay, if you forgot your password and can't log in, click on Forgot Password link. The link or the system will ask for your registered email, and you need to complete the information and click Send button. You will receive an email about resetting your password. In some circumstances, your email provider may treat system-based emails as spam and put it in your trash folder. Don't forget to check those folders if you don't see this email in your inbox. Privacy setting. Privacy settings enable you to set permissions on topic, profile updates, courses, email addresses, messaging, and search results to certain groups. These groups are no-one connections, school connections, and registered users. Okay. School refers to the users who have selected the same name school or the same school name in their profiles and those users with whom you share a class. When you complete your settings, you have to click on Update Privacy down button to save the changes. On this section, you can also view blocked users and unblock them when necessary. Okay. I think that is all, and you can start trying this teaching platform by yourselves. And please let me know the problems you'll encounter. As first timers, it is normal to encounter problems in uploading files as the system is still recognizing your identity from the main server. Please give some time and keep trying. I suggest upon creating your own account, try creating classes first and start using them with a group of people. Then later on, you will see how it will run smoothly. Okay, good luck and thanks.